everybody. So I've obviously been a very terrible vlogger in the last couple of weeks. I don't know what happened, I just really lost the plot. I feel like I did really well this year. I don't think I missed a week, except for like when I was on break and everything. But you know, things happen. Things were quite crazy the last week because I've been teaching with like the summer program that I'm with. So I've been doing that for almost a week now. And it's been so fun, but it means that like, I mean, I'm only teaching till noon, but then in the afternoons I'm like planning and prepping and doing all that other stuff. I did like my syllabus and everything prior to it, but I've like kind of adjusted the readings as like our classes ran long, so I'm shifting things around, so there's like always stuff to change. So I just haven't been vlogging much this week, but yeah, it was my birthday a couple of days ago, which was quite fun. Kind of like I was teaching in the morning. I had lunch with Anika and Gaia, which at King's Arms, which is nice. And then in the evening, I actually had to like come to a talk at the college with the students and everything, because it was mandatory for the English Lit class. So I was like, I'll come too, because I think it's nice for the teachers to come to when it's mandatory. So I did that, and it was like from one of the professors who teaches on the creative writing masters. So he talked about, and it has like written a bunch of books and stuff, so talked about that a little bit, which was interesting. And yeah, I've been really loving the teaching. It's been really fun. I have a small group. I only have 4 students, which is kind of nice for English. It's nice to like have small groups and they're all super keen, so it's really fun. But tonight Eloise is coming in from London, and me, her, Gaia, and Anika are gonna go out to dinner tonight. But yeah, it was kind of like an awkward time of day, so I've been like running around doing stuff, and I was like, I need a little snack before dinner. So I got one of these cookies from M&S, because I just went into M&S to like grab a snack, and I just went by the bakery section and I saw they had these, which I didn't know these were such a thing, but apparently they're like a viral M&S snack right now, because they're the chunked and loaded cookies. I think they're just supposed to be like M&S's version of like a crumble cookie, but I think they're like filled. So I got the pistachio one. So I'm gonna, ooh, it's like very gooey. Ah yeah, it's full of pistachio. Looks nice. Interesting. It's good. I wish it was like pistachio cream on the inside. I feel like that would be better. And like, it would be very sweet, but it would be quite nice. It's good. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, but I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then go to Brasserie Blanc. Hi guys, so I had a really good dinner at Branca yesterday. Eloise actually made me some cinnamon buns, which were so good for like my birthday, which is really nice. So we went back and had those after. Really fun to get together with everyone for dinner like one last time before we're all going off. Right now I'm actually in the Botanic Gardens. I've sent my students off to like explore. They're working on like a written kind of like writing assignment thing, so we'll see what they come up with. I want today to be a bit more chill because in the afternoon we're going to the Royal Shakespeare Company, so it's going to be like a long day, but we're going to go see The Winter's Tale, which should be good, and Stratford's such a pretty town. So I'm just wandering around the Botanic Gardens right now, and then gonna go meet up with students later, see what they came up with. Quick break, and then heading to Stratford, so it should be a fun weekend.
On the surface, ain't a James Dean type. just cooped up in a cruiser on a Friday night. We could let it ride. Why don't you say I quit being overthinking about everything? Give it up, tell you what I wanna say right now. 'Cause I could do the John Hughes kinda or cliche, but either way, I need to say anything.
Guys, so it's Sunday now. We got back from Stratford at like close to midnight-ish, I guess. Winter still was cool. I kind of wasn't like super keen on the first half because it was very that like modern style where it's like every line is just delivered, like when every line is delivered with the same like level of like drama and gravitas, I feel like it all just kind of blends together and kind of like gets lost, and it's just like a bit fatiguing. And they were doing like the costuming is where it's like you can't really tell what time period or place it's supposed to be set in. Like they're all wearing these like space age monochrome like jumpsuit situations, just like not the style that I prefer. But the second half was really fun because that's when it like shifts to a comedy. So I found that much more fun. They had like some really cool choreography. They had like a cool kind of dance scene. So I really enjoyed that. I thought that that was interesting. It definitely didn't like wow me as much as when we saw Hamlet in March at the RSC, but I did still enjoy it. And I think all the students like seemed like they were into it, so that's good. Today I'm actually going to Stonehenge, so I think usually like teachers don't sign up for two kind of like bigger trips over the course of a weekend, but I was like, well, I want to go to Shakespeare and I want to go to Stonehenge and like free trip, because when you're taking like trains or public buses, it can take up to like 4 hours, and it's more of like, it's like a 2-hour straight drive. So I'm like, why not go for free? And when there's a private coach hire, it's just gonna take us back and forth. So I figured that that would work out better. But yeah, gonna go to Stonehenge today. I'm excited to see it. I know a lot of teachers are like, oh, the Stonehenge trip is kind of like, you go, you look at it, and then you go back and there's like not that much to do or like see. And I know that it's just kind of like this thing that you go and look at, but I still haven't been to it. I feel like you have to go. So I am looking forward to seeing it. And yeah, we'll see what it's like. Everybody, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here, but I was just finished teaching all week, so I didn't really film anything during the week because I was just like teaching in the morning, doing stuff with the students in the afternoon, but I had such a great time doing it. It was really, really fun. I added some clips. I joined them for like this tour of Christchurch because basically one of the like the guy who kind of founded this program, he's a professor now of English Lit in the States actually, but he was like a Rhodes Scholar here. He did his DPhil at Christchurch, so he's got like a Christchurch hookup, and he got us in there to do like a private tour, which was really cool because obviously I've been in Christchurch quite a few times, but I've always done just, little self-guided tours of it. So it was really cool to get to like actually hear more of like the history of the college and the architecture and everything from someone who knows. And we also went up to like one of their special libraries, which was really cool because it's not open to visitors really, and even a lot of like students don't really go up there because it's mainly used for like special collections and stuff. So really cool that we got to see that. But now it's really my last few days in Oxford because I leave next week. So this weekend I'm going into London. Michael is doing like a showing of my Oxford year because it came out yesterday. I kind of wish I'd watched it on my own first because I read the book. So like I'm invested and I really like the book, but the movie does not look like it's gonna be that good, to be honest. I just don't really like the actress playing her. Sorry, she's not my favorite. But you know, we'll see. I think that it will be very cool to like see Oxford in the movie. Because it's just like a Netflix movie that's out now. So Michael's doing like a screening thing at his place, which should be quite fun. But I'm gonna go in, might meet up with Anika in the afternoon because she's been in London for the last few days, like doing dance stuff. And of course Eloise and everything. So gonna be doing some fun stuff in London this weekend and also just like spending a bit more time at Oxford before it's all said and done. So going to head in and yeah, should be good. So made it into London, gonna find Eloise and Anika and maybe meet up at like this vintage store that I've wanted to go to that apparently has a lot of old Burberry. So we won't be buying anything, but gonna go check it out. Overstimulation nation. But there's so much chocolate. It's also massive. Yeah. Hi vlog. So Anika and I always just go where the wind takes us. And today the wind took us to Jurassic Rebirth.
Yeah. We left Eloise, and then we were just walking past a movie theater, and we were like, what do we do with 4 hours of our time?
What if we saw a movie?
What if we saw a movie? So we bought movie tickets.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I feel like there weren't enough like good deaths. They weren't dramatic enough,
you know?
They were
really dramatic and scary. Hold on,
but Jonathan Bailey, and actually it was really good. And actually Scarlett Johansson, who I don't usually like that much, to be honest. Really liked her in it though.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I enjoyed, yeah.
We got to see Jonathan Bailey
I feel
in
like
his slutty little glasses.
In his slutty little glasses. And I feel like it's like a good theater movie, you know?
Yeah, I think so.
Like much more fun in the theater than watching at home. So
but also, the theater was like so small. There were like
three rows of seats.
3 rows of seats. And we were like two of 4 people.
I thought it was gonna be massive because like central London theater, but no. But now we're on our way to watch another movie and eat pizza.
Yes.
Lost track of myself. I think last time we were just going to the movie, so we saw the movie. I'm with Eloise right now.
Hello.
I thought it was better than I expected, but the book is still better. You haven't read the book, but
I thought the movie was mid.
Yeah.
I didn't know the plot.
Like,
I didn't know it was gonna be a sad movie.
I am like curious what the movie would be like having not read the book, because I mean like always you get more out of like in the book, but I feel like there's a lot of like subtext that I kind of like read into it because I've read the book, that I wonder like if you kind of pick up on in the movie or
I
not.
read into nothing. That's
Like,
also just me.
I mean it's cool to see all the shots of Oxford and stuff. I think my main thing, I said I didn't know about that actress, I didn't like her. I feel like she's just very like flat and kind of plays everything a bit cranky. Which is like not
I think we all agreed as well.
Yeah, everyone was like, she seems like she's trying to flirt, but she's just being mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really work. But it's the next day. Anika's off dancing. Me and Eloise have come for a Sunday roast.
That we've already eaten.
We've already eaten. It was really good. By Borough Market.
Yeah, and the pub's like really cute and small, cozy.
last Sunday roast though.
I'm just so sad because Cass is leaving me and everyone's leaving me and I'm just going to be friendless in London.
I mean, you've already planned a lot of trips to see everyone.
Now I'm just off to Halifax
Yeah.
to visit Cass, come to Saskatchewan.
The other day I said to Michael, like, I'll come to Halifax. I'll find somewhere for you to stay.
Yeah, so I'm sad Cass is leaving and I just said how it'll take me a moment to realise she's gone because I don't see it all the time.
She was like, it's gonna take me a minute to miss you.
Because I gotta process it first and then something will be like, Cass, want to do something? And then she won't be there.
Yeah, womp womp.
Wow, wow. Until November.
Yeah.
Graduation. So.
Nice. But we're gonna go see witness for the prosecution in separate seats.
We are sick of each other.
Yeah. And we didn't get the fancy seats where you can vote on the verdict. We'll know what it should be. But yeah, I'm excited. It should be quite fun. It's an Agatha Christie. Yeah. That is gonna be the title. Water is wet. I left. I know, I'm like, in my head I sound like a jazz singer. Why am I so shrill on camera?
To me, we're walking along the Thames at the beautiful beach, just like Brighton. We made it to Brighton. Look at the pebbles. Oh my gosh.
Nice coastline.
Bright blue water, crystal clear. The dream.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
So Anika and I met up with, Eloise and I met up with Anika, and Anika and I caught the train back after the play yesterday, which I really enjoyed. It was really fun. If you get the expensive tickets, you can like be part of the jury. So I was like, we got like a not guilty verdict. So I Googled like, oh, what happens if the jury decides guilty? But someone on like a Reddit forum said that they don't actually do that. They'll like just give them a slip and they have to say not guilty. And Eloise was like, I would just say guilty anyway, just to see what they do. But yeah, so I guess it's not like a different ending depending on what the jury votes, but still a really cool play. Really well done. I really enjoyed it. It's so cool to like see one in an old courthouse. Glad that we went to that one at the end. And then we just met up with Anika and the two of us headed back to Oxford. But today is my last full day. So after Anika and Chloe are done in lab, I'm probably gonna hang out with them, but during the day I'm kind of just doing my own thing. So taking a last walk, gonna go back through the bookstores, hit all the spots, I think is the plan. Hi. Having my scone, I just started heading back towards my place, and I stopped in at Pembroke and everything and walked around campus again. So today's basically gonna be like a walking tour of all my favorite places in Oxford. And then I came back and did some more cleaning, and I'm just going out again. Probably gonna go through Christchurch Meadows, maybe go to the Covered Market, maybe stop and get a drink at a pub. And I'm actually so happy with the weather today because it's kind of overcast and it's like raining off and on, but it's still like pleasant out. Like I'm wearing shorts, but it's like very like quintessential English weather. And like I know I was talking with Eloise the other day and she hates the summers here. She's like, they're not hot enough. I think they're plenty hot, and this just is like my favorite weather here. The cows are like a little novelty that in the summer they're always like literally just right outside the gates of Christchurch, which is, it's just fun that they keep them there. At kind of like the biggest, most like, I feel like the Christchurch grounds are kind of the most like intense of all of the quads. Like there's very little flowers and everything, like it's very its thing. So it's fun that they have the cows right outside. Okay, so I'm in the Pembroke MCR because I just came and got one of these, which I've always wanted to try. I always walk by it at like the Oxford, is it like the High Street Cafe? Is that what it's called? The Oxford Cafe? I don't know. But they always look so good, and I've always wanted to try one. And I was walking by and I was like, I'm just gonna get one. I think it's like a cinnamon bun with pistachio and cream cheese and stuff on it, or like a croissant type, no, cinnamon bun. And they just always look incredible. So I was like, last chance, I'm gonna get one. I've just been like, I went to Turf Tavern and I had the scone at Walton Gardens because I'm just going to my favorite spots and eating stuff, but this is gonna be a lot of food in rapid succession because I'm also meeting Anika for dinner and then we're gonna meet Chloe for drinks after that, so. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Yep, it's as good as it seems. That honestly might be one of the best like pastry things I've had in Oxford. And Oxford has good pastries.
Hi vlog. Bye vlog.
One last time.
Yeah.
We're getting burgers.
Yes.
Anika's is coming.
Soon, hopefully.
Yeah. But
And we're by the river.
my hand.
Your last view of this river. Take it in.
This is a very pretty spot to view it at.
It is actually a really good spot.
If it wasn't clear, we've come to head of the river for dinner. And Chloe's gonna join us later for drinks probably. Hello again. It's been a while now because as you can see, I'm home. I'm reporting live from Saskatchewan again. I've been home for about a week now, actually. It's been really nice to be back home. What have I been up to? I've been hanging out with family. We went and watched my sister judge a cattle show in PA a couple days after I got back. Then she was like home for the weekend. Today we tied up a bunch of heifer calves because my family's like halter breaking right now. So yeah, I've been like just kind of busy at home. And yeah, it's been really, really nice to be home. I was very excited to be coming back. My journey was not too perilous, although I feel so like vindicated because I always get to the airport stupidly early and all my friends tease me about it, but this time was a good thing because the underground at Heathrow had there'd been an incident, and the underground is like the only way to get between terminals if you've ever been to Heathrow, and like they do not have a backup. So it had been down for quite a while. It just reopened when my bus got us there, but they still weren't able to drop us at the central bus station, which is connected to terminals 2 and 3, and I need to get to terminal 4. But to get to terminal 4, you have to take an underground transfer from terminals 2 and 3. So they dropped us at terminal 5. So I had to take the underground transfers from terminal 5 to terminal 2 and 3, which is where everyone was trying to go, because that's where like most of the major airlines fly out of those 2 terminals. And it's where like all of the bus stations are. So everyone's trying to get there. And then from there I had to go to terminal 4. So I got there, I was going to be like 4.5 hours early, and by the time I checked in at terminal 4 I was only like 2 hours, just under 2 hours early for my flight. So I win once again. It wasn't like that bad. Wasn't like too stressed out because I knew that I had so much time, but like people behave so badly at airports, especially if anything is going wrong. Like there were people acting like they were the only people at an airport. They were the only ones with a flight to catch. So that was the only thing that was irritating to me. It wasn't like the situation wasn't too bad because I knew that I had lots of time. And there was also a lot of people who were also just like, you know, civilians trying to get around the airport that were helping me out. Like at one point I got off the terminal at terminal 2 and 3, and I had to like get across to get to the other platform to transfer to terminal 4. But to get across I had to go through this like horde of people that were all waiting for the lifts, and like even though there's like space for people to move into, like no one was moving, even though I was saying like I'm just trying to get across the platform, like I'm not trying to get to the lift, because I'm sure like some people thought I was probably trying to like cut in front of everybody to get to the lift, but like not what I was doing, and I was telling people that, but still people were just like staring at me. But one very nice guy, I think he was like a Scottish guy, was like, I'm gonna get you across this platform, and he like helped me clear a path. Very, very nice. So And other than that, journey was good. Actually, got Saskatoon. My bags were the very first ones out on the carousel, both back to back. Never happens. But yeah, so got home totally fine and have been here. And I feel like now that I've been here for a few days, it's sinking in a bit more that I'm not going to be going back to Oxford. It's very sad. I mean, we're going to be going back for my graduation. I'll be able to go back and visit and everything. Hopefully we'll be able to go back and teach next summer like I was doing this summer. But obviously, like, very different. So I feel like my last couple days, it wasn't like fully settled in yet. Like Eloise, everyone would be like, oh my god, this is like, you're leaving. And I just be like, yeah, I am. Because like, then when I'm there, I'm also excited about coming back home. And now that I'm home, I feel like now it's like that I'm getting ready to go to Halifax. It's sinking in a bit more. So obviously the vlogs will be very different. I'm going to continue vlogging, but I don't know if I've actually like said on here, my plan is I'm going to be starting my PhD at Dalhousie this fall. Dalhousie is a university in Halifax. It's like one of the big research universities in Canada. I've never been to Halifax or the Maritimes. Everyone in my family has, and they all love it and say that they think I'll really enjoy it. So yeah, I think my parents are gonna try to come down with me to like help me move in and everything. I've got a place there, I've got a 1-bedroom, so there'll be some like maybe some decorating videos because it's very like modern. It's a very, very nice apartment. Probably just not like the furnishings that I would choose, but I'm very glad to like have a furnished apartment. Yeah, the apartment looks great. I'm very excited for it and really excited about Halifax. It's a very like small program, which I like because I think it's kind of like, I don't know, then you don't feel as like lost in the sauce kind of thing because they only accept usually like at most 3 new PhDs a year, which is what my cohort is. There's going to be 3 of us. So really small, really gonna get to know everyone, really excited. I'm gonna be TAing from the beginning. I also got a job at the Writing Help Center. So U of S has something like that. I think most universities have something similar. So like anybody in any program can basically go, and you don't have to have an essay that you're working on to go, but I think most people kind of do come in when they have like a writing assignment and they come in to get help with it and everything. So if you're at Dalhousie and you need help with a paper, I'll be your gal. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for that. It'll be cool to like see more of Canada as well. And also Dalhousie is only like a 5-hour flight to London. So hopefully I'll be able to go visit pretty easily and that people will be able to come visit me as well. I'm already trying to like peer pressure Eloise because I think she's susceptible. So if you're watching this, Eloise, you have to come to Halifax ASAP. But yeah, that's what's been going on lately, but I'm just enjoying a few weeks at home here. It's been such nice weather here. Well, like nice for Saskatchewan people because it's been raining so much. So we all love that because it's always drought here. So I brought the rainy weather with me apparently, but yeah, the yard looks so nice, grass is so green. And yeah, just been really enjoying all that. So now stay tuned for like the PhD diaries. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been following along with the entire Oxford thing, thank you. And stay tuned for PhD and Halifax.
Hey! Smile!
Spoon or a knife?
Doesn't matter. Probably actually one of each. Probably. Just a thin layer so it doesn't drip down my face, because if that happens, I'm gonna freak out. It's so dehumanizing. Don't get it close to my hand.
It's not.
That's good. I'm so excited.
You've got quite a good, yeah, I think that should be good. Hold on.
He's so confused.
He can't figure out that on your forehead. Look. He's like, why would anybody do this?
Why would anybody do such a thing?
Look. There we go. No, come on. Oh, is it too confusing for him?
Hey.
Come on. Look. Oh, that went flying up by my head.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Come on, look. I guess I can just